Good morning, buzzers. It's Wednesday, it's the 11th of May. I'm Mike from Buzz50.com, and this is Good Morning Buzzers. It's coming to you live. You'll believe that in a minute. We're live on YouTube. We're live on Facebook. We're live on Twitter. Yeah, we're live on Twitter. We're live, of course, on the Buzz50 homepage. And those of you who want to interact a little bit are live with us in the Good Morning Buzzers chat room. And we've got the Haj, Larry, Midnight, Old Al, Olive, Pronto, Rubes, Vivette, Witch Morgana, Aussie Nan, and Carrie May. Vivette is saying, Buenos dias, Mike. That's Michael. No idea what that language is and what it's all about there, Viv. Sorry about that. But good morning to all of you. How are you today on this Wednesday, the 11th of May? I hope that you're well. English only, please, says Midnight. There you go. We are truly international. We are from all around the world, as you will all find out in a little while. But mostly we do speak English. This is tu no comprendi, says Midnight. So we've got loads going on this morning. How are you feeling, Midnight, says Olive, which is very nice and polite because Midnight's recently had an operation and is on his way to recovery. So recover well. I heard a clink somewhere. Oh, it's a hand.
Scratched by garden.
A hand scratched by a garden.
Rose.
If you're going to be scratched by anything in the garden, I think a rose.
Join our site.
Yes, a rose is a thing to be scratched. Rubes has just got home from a 600-meter swim, sauna and spa. Wow. Well done. Well done, Rubes. Vivette waves to Miller. Morning, Miller, says Which one again? Hi, Miller, says Olive. Very good. Just taking my tablet, says Midnight. Excellent. So here we go. This is Good Morning Buzzers. It is just a friendly chat at... Oh, Mike's been to a... Oh, look at this from Pronto. Miller, listen to this. Oh, Mike's been to a second-hand shop. Very good. Pronto.
Very good. I think this is
third hand, I think.
Clever thing of the day.
Clever thing of the day from Pronto. This is Good Morning Buzzers. It is just a friendly chat between us at 7:30 a.m. UK time every single day of the week. It's live, it's interactive, it's all around the world, it's got all sorts of stuff going on. It's just a friendly chat. Good one, Pronto, says Olive. We've got competitions, quizzes, and various little bits and pieces going on. And do you know what we sometimes get? We sometimes get a live call. I think we had one yesterday. I think we've had one most days recently, but we need one today. Either you can call on Skype. Let me just click Skype. Yes, it's open, ready and waiting. Mike at buzz50.com or Skype name Mike Buzz50. Or more if you're local UK-ish, you can call up on the phone. Do give a call, say hello. You don't need to say anything in particular. Just hello and good morning, buzzers. Right, we've got a few things going on. We have got a tune from a film which has been with us for 3 days now. If you can be the first to guess what film it's from, you can have 10,000 buzzer points. Would you like to have a listen to it? Here it is.
Seems like...
Any ideas?
Woman's voice.
Woman's voice, there you are. Early on, we're getting a clue from Miller.
Can you give me points?
Miller can have 1 point for that. Here we go.
Seems like...
Any ideas? Any ideas what film that is from? We need the film Casablanca, says Vivette. It is not Casablanca. That's one film it is definitely not. Sounds like Viv just woken up, lol, says Pronto, which is very interesting because how do you know that, Pronto? I see. Chicago says, which Morgana? Ben Hur says Midnight. Blazing Saddles says Vivette. Somewhere in Time says which Morgana. Right. Okay. That's that. Lol, that sounds better than me, Pronto, says Vivette. That's that. But what we've got, of course, what we have every day is a year. Our feature year today features both in 3 songs, which I'll play simultaneously and all at the same time, and features in our What Song Are These Words From? Lyrics from a song from the same year. You see what we're doing there? So I'll play this now. The idea is you can have one guess per playing. So you can't just say 1961, 62, 63, 64. You can either type in the Good Morning Buzzers chat room, or you can phone in if you want. I'll tell you something. If you do phone in and tell me the year, I'll tell you whether you're right or wrong. If you're doing it in the chat room, I won't. We'll just do it at the end. So we've got somebody guessing here. We've got Olive guessing this tune. Oh, you guessed it earlier. I see, Olive. Seems Like Old Times. So before we do the year, let's have another listen.
Seems like old times having you.
It is. Seems like old times. The tune. But what we want is the film. See, Olive, I think you've done it again. I think you've given the name of the tune away without guessing the film. The points are for the film. Vivette, that is for the film. We need to know what film that tune is from. Any ideas? Now, I'm going to get confused watching this to see if anybody comes up with a film whilst we're doing other things. I need an assistant. What are we going to do? What year are these songs from? Have a listen now. 3 songs muddled up together.
George Harrison. Yes.
Miller's guessing one of the songs is George Harrison.
Yes. And
Any ideas? Any ideas? What year we're talking about that? Well, you confused Mike. Never, says Frank. Mid, you talking to me, says Ruse. 1988, says Vivette. 1987, says Old Al. 1986, says La Vivette. 72, says Pronto. Odd Couple, says Fee. Is that me and Miller? Or I guess at the film. Seems Like Old Times is the name of the movie. That's not what I've got written down. If it is, then Olive got
maybe
it
you made
first.
mistake, Mike.
Miller suggesting that maybe I made a mistake. Little bit unlikely, don't you think?
Maybe you were drunk.
Maybe I was drunk, even less likely.
Wine
Rubes,
tester.
wine tester, yeah. Rubes is saying 1998. Rubes, where have you got that year from? Ozzy Nan, 1985. Foul Play, says Fee.
It's definitely something.
Annie Hall, says Olive. Yes, that's the film, Olive. Annie Hall. Let's listen to it again. The song is Seems Like Old Times. Woody Allen film.
Seems like old times.
There we go. That's it. It's gone. It's gone to Olive. Somewhere in the world. Don't know where. We'll find out afterwards. Annie Hall, Annie Hall, Annie Hall, says Olive. Yes, 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 says Mike. Well done, Olive. Vivette passes Olive her hand back for her victory dance. I'm going to see if I can find a video on YouTube, or Facebook, anywhere, of ladies from the 1970s dancing around their handbags. Sounds interesting, doesn't it? But it did used to happen. Take your sat-nav, Rube, says Midnight to something. Wow, look at that hip action, says Vivette. Looking at Olive dancing her victory dance. Who is this? Thanks, everyone, says Olive. So we had guesses for that year. Singular Witch has joined us in the Good Morning Buzzers room. Now, we do all sorts of things on here. We do competitions, we do quizzes, we do words of wisdom. Anything that people send in that they think is interesting to us, they can send in as well. And as Singular Witch waltzes into the Good Morning Buzzers room, we will do something sent in by Singular Witch. And this is a word break. If anyone calls us oldies senile, remember what that means. Senile, the word senile, S-E-N-I-L-E means seniors of exceptional intellect, love and experience. That's what those letters stand for. So if you get called senile, remember, if you can remember, seniors of exceptional intellect, love and experience. Yes, let those youth try and outsmart us. Very good. Thank you for that. Thank you for sending that in. If you've got anything that you want to send in like Singular Witch did, then we will use it at some stage or another. Olive always shares her points. Which program? I sent you in some Rubes, we're doing one of, you are our words of wisdom today. Rubes, words of wisdom today. That was an extra little thing that we've sort of slotted in there, which doesn't classify as words of wisdom or anything else. Let's have a joke. Anyone feel like a joke? Miller, do you feel like a joke?
Yes, I feel like a joke.
Miller feels like a joke.
All the whole life it's
She
nearly a
feels
joke.
like a joke. And she looks a little like a joke as well. Does that make sense? Right, okay. Listen to this joke. The idea is, if you've not done this before, if you've not watched this before, and bring it any time, don't wait for me to give you a prompt. That's got nothing to do with the joke. You send in jokes, then I read out the joke. You can read it out if you want, you can call in. I read out the joke, then you vote from 0 to 10. And then we read out joke number 2, and you vote from 0 to 10. Then we work out which is a winning joke, which has got more points on average. Right, a man, Miller, ready for the joke?
Yes, please.
A man joined a big multinational company as a trainee. On the first day, he picked up the phone to phone the cafeteria and the restaurant, yeah, cafeteria, and shouted, "Get me a coffee quickly." A bit rude, I know, but anyway. The voice from the other side responded, "You fool, you've dialed the wrong extension. Do you know who you're talking to?" "No," replied the trainee. "I'm the managing director of the company." The new man trainee shouted back, "And do you know who you're talking to?" "No," replied the managing director. "Good," replied the trainee, and put the phone down quickly.
But he did not say who it is.
No, well, that's it. He was just pleased that the managing director didn't know who he was.
Ah.
Because he was being naughty and cheeky. Let's have 5 from Pronto, which is quite high from Pronto.
Yes.
It's got a 6 from Midnight. It's got 6 from Aussie Nan. It's got a 3 from Fee. It's
I
got
will
a 5
give
from
it 10
Carrie.
because I'm
It's a
clever
10
enough to
from Bella.
understand. Yeah.
It's we had that 5 from Carrie May. It's an 8 from It's a 3 from Old Al. We've got a call coming in. We've got a 6 from Scorpion. We've got a 5 from Vivette. We've got a 4 from Olive. We've got a 6 from Singular Witch. Good.
Hi, Mike.
Hi there. How are you this morning, Rubes?
I'm good, thanks.
Very good. Would you like to go live on video?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Do you want Buzzers to be able to see you on Good Morning Buzzers?
That's fine. Yes, that's fine.
Right, this is an absolute first. Here we go. It's Rubes. We're going to click here, click there. And with a little luck and the magic of YouTube, everybody should be able to see you now, Rubes. How are you today?
Cheers.
Oh! What wine would that be?
That's my Sauvignon Blanc.
And how is it tasting today?
It's beautiful, thanks.
And how did your swim and sauna and everything go?
Lovely, so relaxing.
Oh,
Great.
very nice.
Yeah.
Where are you? Not everybody knows where you are. Most of us do, but where are you, Rubes?
I'm in Sydney, Australia.
Lovely. And what time of day is it?
It's 4:45 p.m.
PM. Oh, thanks for calling in.
It sounds like
Bye.
it's paradise
Speak to you
place.
soon. Bye.
Thank
That
you.
was
Bye.
Rubes. live from
Australian
Sydney
paradise.
in Australia, which Miller is calling paradise.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. That we've not done that before with Rubes. I think we've seen Mac 50 live. So there was Rubes live in her living room or whatever they call it down there in Australia or around there in Australia, drinking wine, says Fee, at 8 a.m. Not on. Yes, it's 8 a.m. here. Did we get all those votes for those jokes? We had 4 from Olive, 6 from Singular Witch, then we got a 4 from Witch Morgana, which meant that we've got coming up. Not only did we see Rubes live, we've also got Rubes' words of wisdom. Singular Witch is saying, Rubes, you're too young to be in here. Midnight Rubes, I see you. Morning Possum, says Frog Kicking Frank. Everybody's saying hello to Rubes. Looking good, Mummy, says Vivette. That was nice of Rubes, says Midnight. Yes, that was nice, says Olive. Yes, it was. It's great. You see, we're live. You can call in live. Looking gorgeous, Rubes, says Fee. My family room. That's what it's called, says Rubes. My family room. Right. Joke number 1. Oh, it's over 5. It got 5.5. Joke number 1. Amazing. And Han just left the room. Lounge room, says Ozzy now. Thanks, was funny, says Rubes. It was great. It was really, really good. What we're going to do now is we're going to switch to the site. The idea is, I've been talking to loads of people in the Good Morning Buzzers room. A lot of people don't know what the Good Morning Buzzers room is. So we'll find that out in a minute. Also, whilst we're there, something will change in the room. It's called Spot the Difference. Just a little bit of fun. It's not worth any points or anything like that. Then we'll come back and we'll do the rest of the show. And pretty much has joined us in the Good Morning Buzzers room. Good morning to you. If I click here, click there, we'll do a screen share again, but this time it won't be Rubes. It will be the Good Morning Buzzers chat room. This is it. This is where everyone's typing in. Look, there's Rubes saying, I'm 73 on May the 29th. We'll remember that. 73. She didn't look a day over 50. Did she look as if she could qualify for the site? Anyway, and on the right-hand side, all the buzzers who are in the room. Fee, La Rivivette, Midnight, Old Owl, Olive, Pronto, Rubes, Scorpion, Singular Witch, Vivette, Witch Morgana, Frog Kicking Frank, pretty much Ozzy Nan, and Carrie May. And I can't stop laughing, says Rubes. And let's switch across to here to the social page on Buzz 50. And we can see that we had 31 new members joined yesterday. Fantastic day yesterday. And 7 have joined already today. So it's going really well. And I'm sure loads more will join today. Do go across to the social page. Just click social at the top of the site there. And then Miller's clicking on the home page and playing the broadcast. And we've had members joining from the USA, Canada, England, Wales, Scotland, Philippines, New Zealand, Canada, all over the place. And then in the left-hand side of the social page, you'll see birthday today. Happy birthday to Mike, 49, Beach Blonde Babe, Steve, 1153, and Dolly Daydream. Happy birthday to all of you. Let's switch back to the Good Morning Buzzers chat room and then back to the room. We can do other things like joke number 2, and let's have a listen to that year again. So, hello. With any luck, I'm here. Miller's still here, just in case you hadn't noticed.
One mic is not enough.
And one mic is not enough. She's playing the broadcast slightly delayed next to me. Why not? Can you spot the difference? Can you see what's changed in the room? Something's changed. It's something that we haven't done before.
Mike looks beautiful.
Mike looks beautiful. Miller says, oh, that's really good. Right. Singular Witch is complaining that Rubes looks younger than her and she's only 63. Must be clean living, Rubes. Sauvignon Blanc's the secret, Singular Witch, for goodness sake.
Take
Think
it
we've
more.
worked that out. Right, let's have a listen to this again. No, let's have a listen to this. We haven't done, there's lots of things we haven't done. Let's slow down, relax. Take a deep breath. Singular Witch is saying that Rubes drinks alcohol for preservative qualities. Who is this famous voice? Have you any idea?
Emma. So I promised her that I would do a royal...
Any idea for 10,000 buzzer points?
Emma. So I promised her that I would do a royal...
Oh, there's loads and loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of things happening with buzzer points starting this week. We've got Ankit in India working on lots of stuff for us, though. So there will be a point for your buzzer points. So get as many buzzer points as you can whilst they're easier to get.
Emma, so I promised her that I would do a royal show and
I'll send you some details out about it. But especially if you're getting buzzer points, this is 10,000 buzzer points for this. Hang on to them. You'll need them in a bit.
Emma, so I promised her that I would do a royal show.
There we go. Who is that? Any ideas? I don't
Some
know.
Emma.
Emma. I don't know. I don't know.
Somebody.
Mike, stop talking over the voices with Mel Brooks, says Olive. No, I'm lousy at this stuff, says Ozzy Nan. Bye, Fee. Fee's off to work. Bye, Fee. Can we get in the words, lyrics from a song before Fee goes? I don't think we can. I think I've left it too late, which is a shame because Fee's good at this. And the words are, I will surely die. Oh, he's gone. Bye, Fee. I will surely die. Good day, all need to start day. Some bloke from Oz, Tuz, or Nuz says singular with Jim Carrey, says Vivette. No. What song are these words from? I will surely die. Midnight, 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 midnight. Midnight has guessed. Have another listen. It's gone, so you can't win it. But have a listen and see if you can guess who it is before I announce it.
Emma, so I promised her that I would do a royal show and I would talk to the Queen. Even if it meant, trip her up, I would talk to the Queen, providing I get in the line. Because in those days, not everybody got in
Because
the line.
now the whole world meets.
She meets the usherettes, the cleaners. But those days, 20 people maybe were chosen to be the Queen. So I think, great, I'm in the line.
Midnight got it. Des O'Connor. Is he internationally famous? Is he? I don't know. Anyway, Olive went out of the room. Who knows what for? She's back in again now. Well done. Midnight. Back on form, as he says. Vivette, well done. Midnight passes a handbag to Midnight for his victory dance. No, says Rubes. Well done, Midnight. Great meds. Yeah, perhaps it's the medication. What year are these songs from? Same year as the lyrics, which are, I will surely die. Have a listen. Has anyone identified any of the songs? Miller said George Harrison, which is right. But what song? Guess the year, come on. We've got Rubes saying 1975. We've got
T-Rex.
T-Rex. You see, Miller's identified
Yes.
so far. Yes, T-Rex, George Harrison. Olive's saying 1986. Larry, that's saying 70. I don't think anyone's got the right year yet. I was born
1973.
73 is what Vivette said as well, and it's not right. Singular Witch, who sent in the meaning of senile, which I've forgotten already. 1971. It was indeed 1971. We don't always announce it when someone guesses it, but the idea is it's nearly at the end of the show. 1971, 1980 says Ozzy now.
1972 then.
No, it's 1971.
Ah, okay.
It is. It was T-Rex with
Because
Hot.
I was at school.
Miller was at school though.
Yeah.
T-Rex with Hot Love. George Harrison with My Sweet Lord. And
And so
Diana Ross with I'm Still Waiting. They
that's
came
why I
out
don't
here.
like. Sorry.
They came out here in 72. Says Pronto, we're not bothered. Well, we are bothered, but it's England, UK. Tennis racket on fireplace, says Carrie May. For the spot the difference, yes. Tennis racket on the fireplace. It's not always there. That was the spot the difference. Joke number 2. Let's have a look, see if we think Miller's going to get this joke. There's sometimes a sort of a language translation difference. Yes, I think so. Miller,
Uh-huh.
could you join us for joke number 2?
Yes, please.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you really ready, listening ready, or just saying, uh-huh, uh-huh?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Get ready, everybody. Oh, Lady in Red has joined us in the Good Morning Buzzers chat room. Good morning to you. There we go, Miller waving to you. A salesman, Miller,
Yeah.
is driving towards home in northern Ontario when he sees an Indian thumbing for a ride on the side of the road. As the trip had been long and quiet, he stops the car and the Indian gets in. It's in that side because it's left-hand drive. The Indian gets in. After a bit of small talk, the Indian notices a brown bag on the front seat. Brown paper bag. What's in the bag? The Indian asks the driver. It's a bottle of wine. I got it for my wife. The Indian is silent for a moment and says, good trade. He got a bottle of wine for his wife.
And
No, it means he swapped. It's a good exchange. I got a bottle of wine for my wife. It means I sold my wife. The Indian thinks he sold his wife.
Ah!
Didn't take much explaining, did it?
I'm out of voting. I did not get it from the first.
Okay, that was a 3 from Rubes. Miller's just dipping out on this one. Oh, wine. Wine was in the joke, so Rubes gives it a 10.
Yeah.
Pronto a 4, Midnight a 4, La Ribivette a 4, Carrie May a 3, Frog Kicking Frank a 4. Oh, Carol was the song, Mike. No, it wasn't. I'm sure it wasn't. Let me have a quick look. We can't have Midnight winning twice, can we? Even if he has an operation and on meds. Let's have a look. Where's the song? No, it wasn't. So we're all right. We had a 3, a 4. We've got a 3 from Aussie Nan. We've got a 4 from Old Al. We've got a 6 from Singular Witch. We've got a 3 from Witch Morgana. Let's work out the winner for the jokes. Joke number 2 managed to used to sing that when I did the clubs as Midnight. So Midnight was a singer. 4.4. 4.4. Pretty much has joined us in the Good Morning Buzzers chat room. Good morning to you. 4.4 for joke number 2, which was sent in, and thank you very much for sending it in, by Old Al.
No problem.
Good joke, Old Al. Often wins, not today. Joke number 1, the trainee shouting at the managing director for coffee. Got 5.5, and it's the winning joke. Well done. Thanks for sending that in, Vivek. I sent a joke
Because
in.
I voted.
You
The
voted?
maximum.
Well, yes, but then you see we did get a 10 from Rubes, who called us in. Thanks for calling in. We saw Rubes live. I think that's all we need to do today. I think if we do international roll call, then we can do look smug, says Vivek, because she sent in the winning joke. If we do international roll call, then we can move on and do words of wisdom, which was sent in by Rubes, who we saw today. Right, where are you from? What's the weather like? And what time is it? 8:57 a.m. And one more sunny day outside my cave, says Pronto at 90 degrees centigrade. Did I get points for my cam, Mike? I think we should do. Rubes, Olive, Mike, I'm still 2 points from yesterday. Really, Olive? I thought I'd done them all this morning. Right, let me write something down as we're doing this at the top of here, because points should have gone out. Olive and Rubes. What was the points for, Olive? I'll find them somewhere. Witch Morgana, 2:59 p.m., 38 degrees centigrade in the Philippines. Vivek, Essex, Southeast England. Bestest county in the UK, so says Vivek, 7:58 a.m. and overcast, but 3. Oh, probably dry. California is where Old Al is from. A joke sender in her at 11:59 p.m. Tuesday, 63 degrees Fahrenheit, clear skies. Oops, dry, says Singular Witch, €600, but you could get her cheaper. I don't know
What
that is.
about the weather in St. Petersburg?
Don't know yet. Aussie Nan, Melbourne, Australia, 4:58 p.m., 24 degrees centigrade. Midnight, Yorkshire, 11.5 degrees, cloudy, wet, and 8 a.m. Carrie May's Bognor Regis, 7:58 a.m., dull and wet. Sydney at 4:58 p.m. I should get points for being on cam. Yes, I've written it down, Rubes. Don't worry. Singular Witch about 15.2 HH. Oh, horses we're talking about. Prices of horses. I thought we were selling women on here. Driving sorts, a Singular Witch. Hawaii, 9 p.m. Tuesdays, where Olive is from. 78 degrees Fahrenheit. Lady in red, it's cold today. Only +10 in St. Petersburg.
It is the city of my
Miller's University City. South Normandy, says Singular Witch. Frog Kicking Frank says Oxford, bestest county. Overcast. Aussie Nan should be 14 degrees centigrade. Ha ha, Mike says Midnight. Clacton. Larry Vivette, 15 degrees, cloudy and windy, NE 14 kilometers an hour. There we are, that's an accurate weather forecast. Lol, you're a weatherman, Larry, says Vivette. Foggy here, but going to be a belter of a day, says Singular Witch. That's it. I think that's it. Yorkshire is also known as Wowshire, says Midnight. Right, I think. Midnight Yorkshire, 11.5, I think we did that. Did we do everybody? I think we did. I think we should do words of wisdom from a buzzer, and the words of wisdom go like this. Are you sitting comfortably and listening? Because these are the words that are going to keep you going for the rest of the day until tomorrow, when we'll be back here at 7:30 a.m. UK time. Learn to love with all your heart and accept the unlovable side of others. For anyone can love a rose, but only a great heart can include the thorns. Do you like that? It's good, isn't it? It's from Rubes. We saw Rubes as well. Learn to love with all your heart and accept the unlovable side of others. For anyone can love a rose, but only a great heart can include the thorns. And on that note, we're going to say goodbye. It's the end of the show. Thank you all for joining in. Thank you for those of you that won. Thank you for those that lost. It saves buzzer points. And all that remains for us to say is
Good morning, buzzers.